This is another unedited video, hopefully. Just because I can't bother editing it. It's late at night, I'm in pajamas, but I've just seen a Facebook post about that dentist who killed the lion or something like that, and he paid like 50 grand or whatever it was to kill the lion. I haven't actually read the story. I haven't clicked on it because a lot of it is clickbait and I can't be bothered this late at night. I just want to disclaim right now before I start this whole I'm going to call it a discussion because it's not me laying down an opinion. It's me asking unanswerable questions because the answers are all opinions, basically. And that's going to sound weird right now, but you'll understand. But my disclaimer is, I don't condone any sort of terrorism or animal cruelty or anything like that. Me personally, I want to protect animal rights. I'm a vegetarian. I disagree with hurting animals. Killing anyone, anything is wrong in my opinion. Even if you try and justify it, it's morally wrong. But what is done is done. So let's just leave it there. Just saying, don't. If you see this and you get really mad, I'm sorry. You can lay down your opinion though in the comments if you feel like you have one about this sort of issue. But I just thought, my friend Josh told me to vlog some more, and I've just seen this, and it's just sparked something in my head. It all started, this whole question about morals for me, in a seminar this year when we had this guy come in, because I'm doing broadcast journalism, we have to talk about ethics a lot, and like when is it okay to show footage, when is it not okay, and this particular week we had a lecture, a guest lecturer come in, and he was the guy who said that, who gave the go ahead to play the footage of Lee Rigby's sort of aftermath murder and the whole guy who killed him's justification on why he killed Lee in Woolwich that day on the ITV news, because that was like shocking footage that ITV actually released. The guy justifying that he was killing him for religion. So you watch that, you can see that you sort of listen to him, and I mean, I'm not condoning it again, like I say, but you listen to him saying, you come to our land and kill people on our streets, therefore we're coming to your land and killing people on your streets. You sort of go, well, an eye for an eye, that sort of makes sense. Which is why it was so shocking to put on the news, because it's giving justification for murder, for outright murder. And my point is, sorry to give that really depressing sort of revelation straight to get away, but the point is, everybody has an opinion, and it comes down to sort of freedom of actions. Like, that guy who killed Lee Rigby, I can't remember his name, maybe that's a good thing, maybe that shows that we shouldn't remember him and shouldn't even be discussing him. Your opinion, I don't know. But he had a right, and I mean, he didn't have a right to kill anybody, but he had a right to believe that people should die because people were being killed in his country. And that sounds really weird, but he believed that. Why is our belief that he shouldn't kill people over here bigger than his belief that he should? Do you understand what I mean? What makes the country as a whole say it is morally right that we're allowed to go over there, for example? And I do that like that because, again, it's bringing this whole them and us situation, which it shouldn't be, because we're all one species, we're all human, so there shouldn't be a them and us in any situation, but there always is, because tribal and primitive and stuff like that. But what gives our right to say he's not allowed to kill people on our streets, especially if it's somebody from the army? People go crazy about that. Now, Lee Rigby was just a member of the band, if I remember correctly, and I think he was part of the army, he did a machine gunning, I think, a little bit. So he must have killed one or two people maybe in his time. It's, again, and it's this statement as well, which brings me to this. I mean, I'm not really making any points right now, but you see how it's sort of a bit vague. But it's this statement: one man's terrorist is another man's freedom fighter. So this guy who came over here and killed Lee Rigby, who was a member of the army, remember? It's like shock horror. You should not have done that. But people in the army kill others all the time. So when it's a member of our team, it suddenly becomes this big controversial shock horror, right? But I don't want to discuss that. I'm not going to go into that because it's a very, very layered, deep conversation that has no right answers. Let's just put it this way, because we need an army to protect us. So, and those men and women who go out there and save lives. They save lives and they protect us as well as killing. It's a two-way sort of street. We kill others to protect our own. It's like, again, tribal. You'll kill another tribe so that your tribe isn't hurt. But my point was, I've seen this thing on Facebook, and it's that guy who killed the lion. And everybody's laying into him. But I'm sure that that guy just went out to have a good day. So, and it goes right down to opinion and freedom. And I'll come on to something interesting that someone told me the other day, actually. But when I walk outside in, I don't know, tracksuit bottoms and a pyjama top, which I don't, just disclaimer, but if I did, people would judge me for that, even though that is my right. And you shouldn't really compare killing people and killing animals to that, but it's sort of the same thing. That guy went out and killed a lion. Half of the world, probably actually more than that, probably about 80% of the world, shocked, having a go at him, being really mean to him, probably sending death threats and everything, saying that it's not right, but it's done now. So shouldn't we just promote? I don't know how to fix that situation, to be honest. But the point is, how is our morals any better than his? Now, I was in work the other day, enjoying my break, as you do, which was only 15 minutes, and my manager walks in, and I don't know how we got onto the topic of sort of like free speech, but he was like, there's no freedom of speech because you can't say everything you want to say, and you can't do everything you want to do. And he's right. He's 100% right. If I say a racist comment right now, that would be it, wouldn't it? You'd all have a go at me. Anybody watching this video, if there's anybody watching this video, probably not, would everybody gang up on me? It'd go viral because random girl in random city in England is being racist. It's not right, and I agree it's not right personally. But it just proves that free speech isn't a thing, and you can't go out right now and murder someone because the law says no. And my manager was right what he said. There's no free speech, free will, because we're in, what's the word? Constitution, I think. The government sets the rules, we abide by the law, that kind of thing, which is best, really, in my opinion, for everybody, because it just means that we're not all out there killing each other just because we want to, because we're a little bit more layered than that. And people do kill each other, but they have to do it sneakily or in a way, or they try to do it sneakily. Some people don't, I know that. But the whole point of this video, which I will wrap up again, I'm going to try and make them under 10 minutes, is the point that morals, and it's just thinking about this. Just think about it for a minute or two. Don't go too deep into it. You'll get depressed, I promise. But what makes us as a country allowed to say, you can't come here and kill us? It is. I think it does just go back down to protection, to be quite honest. But it's just about who's right, really. Is anyone right on earth? The guy who killed Lee Rigby, was he right? Was he right that an eye for an eye? Some might agree. But then the majority of people see that as an attack, especially because it was on someone from the army, the army is very symbolic, I think, anyway. It just represents bravery, courage, selflessness. I'm not saying everybody from the army is like that, but that's what it represents. And being in the army is a big thing. You're committing a lot of time, a lot of your life, a substantial part of your life to protect in the country, to protecting strangers you don't know because you feel part of something bigger than yourself. And everything comes back down to that, I think. It's something bigger than yourself. Not to go into it too much, but that's why we join religions, and that's why we join fandoms, like I spoke last time. It's just about something bigger than yourself. I'm sorry to get too deep, but I just thought I'd just really quickly do another unedited video, another vlog, if you want to call it that, on that, because it's a pressing issue in my mind that sometimes just raises questions in myself. It's something I question quite a lot, is why can't we do things? Why is it unacceptable to murder someone? And the answer's there, for me. The answer is, that's just cruel. But to some people, that's the right thing to do. So, who's wrong and who's right? Thanks for watching. I'll leave all the links and stuff in the description. Sorry if you got bored halfway through. If you watched till the end, if you're even here, thank you very much, and see you soon. Bye bye.